Kanye West has come out with his first Instagram post back on Instagram after like a year or two off Instagram. And it's an apology. Today, randomly, hours ago, breaking news, thank God we recorded today. He's apologizing to the Jewish community. First of all, it was in this this font at first.
That's Hebrew.
Which is Hebrew. Yeah. So it's kind of like this is for like the message is for, you know, directly for you guys to read it in your language, right? Right. Like, okay. But then we have the English translation, which we have it here. Marlon, you want to read it?
I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for any unintended outbursts caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to hurt or demean, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding more in the future. Your forgiveness is important to me, and I am committed to making amends and promoting unity.
Now, before we opinion on this, also, they ran this apology through a AI detector. And listen, guys, AI was detected. I'm going to show the footage. I guess I showed proof. They detected AI usage on this apology. When you read through it,
yo, Kanye's hilarious.
After scanning it, you know, which is another thing where it's like we live in a generation where AI is a thing, but now we're gonna have like, you know, you try to do something, people are gonna be able to tell and detect that there's been AI.
That's fucking.
There's been rumors of the recent like major albums in the past like year that've come out, like rap albums using AI, but they just haven't like, you know, revealed it. So I believe it. This shit's not loading, but you get the case. The idea that it was actually detected, AI was detected in this apology. Now, what the fuck is going on, right? Some people, like myself, are believing... Yeah, this keeps, like, disconnected. I'm going to just keep reconnecting it.
You're not doing HDMI?
Nah, I left at the crib, so we're going to just do it this way for today. But some people were saying what I was kind of saying, that idea of Kanye West, for this new album, he's going the independent route. He's going to need to be getting sample clearances. He hasn't been getting them. He's not getting the Backstreet Boys one. And he's not getting the Nicki Minaj one. You know, no one wants to clear the samples, you know. And I said, hey, if you're going to work independently, you're going to have to work with these artists that are collabing with you. Quavo, Ty Dolla $ign in general. They're signed to major labels. Some of these are the biggest acts on their label.
That are owned by Jewish individuals.
Owned by Jewish companies and corporations. They are not going to clear these samples. This album is not going to exist, you know. And Kanye West is the most famous producer in the history of life that samples music. His biggest productions are sample. That's his thing. His niche is sampling. So if he can't sample and release music, then what is he gonna do? You know, these Jewish companies are not gonna let him do it. On top of that, Kanye West has released clothes, random like moments here and there in the past 2 years. He knows that he has to rely on music. That's his biggest thing. For people to forgive him or quote unquote move on past the bullshit he says, he has to drop some fire music. Now, if he can't release his fire music, oh, what does he have to do now? Damn, I gotta apologize to the Jewish community. But it's very like not Kanye West like. I thought it was fake. I'm like, nah, like no. And you go onto his Instagram, it's really him. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like someone like tap his shoulder, like tell him like, hey, you're gonna have to apologize for this music to come out. Like you guys, you know, you want this shit to happen, this Vultures album? You know, I know you just said you just fucked a Jewish bitch on your single to this album. You know, I just, man, anti-Semitic, I just fucked a Jewish bitch. Are you gonna delete that song off the album? Like, this all feels fake. This all feels like some bullshit. Like, I don't believe, like, this man genuinely is, you know, apologizing and, like, he really feels sympathetic and he doesn't want to offend the Jewish community. This feels like a actual controlling type of, like, play by the higher powers that be. Not necessarily the Jewish community, but let's say, like, record label corporate entities, you know, because he's done wild stuff and has not apologized like the way in this record speed, you know, a week later, like how he is right now. So this is the biggest story today. No video, Just an Instagram post. I think he didn't even have a caption. He just posted the photos on his Instagram. You know, so what is going on here? What's going on with Kanye West, Noah?
My stopwatch begins right now. This is gonna go. I'm gonna have this going. I'm gonna literally just have it run until he finally turns on what he just said. I don't believe a fucking word this nigga is saying. This nigga got an AI apology. You wanna know why? You said it perfectly. It's not a video, it's a post. Of course it can't be a video. He loses his mind mid-vid. It can't be a live thing.
Fuck this.
It's like, remember when he was doing that interview outside of his car in some random spot, and they were like, my doctor, who's, you know, I'm not gonna say what he is.
Yeah.
A Jew. Like, he doesn't have it in him to not say it, bro. So, like, they're not dumb. I agree with you. Someone tapped on him and said, yo, this shit ain't getting cleared.
Yeah.
These Jewish execs not clearing this, bro. These owners are not clearing this. They are pro-Israel. They are with the shits. They don't like you, bro. You have been boycotted. You have been outcasted. They don't care anymore. They don't want you anymore. And you know what that nigga said? That nigga's like, all right, let me hit the AI. Let me get an apology together. I don't mean it.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to speak on it publicly because if I do, I'm going to lose my fucking mind and just start babbling on and on.
Yeah.
So we're just going to leave it right there. There's my apology. And hopefully that works. That's what he's thinking. It's not going to. And when he realizes it doesn't work, I'm going to press stop on this stopwatch because that's the moment he's going to start bugging out again.
But it was crazy to me is like you never saw Kanye West release a press release apology when he was talking about slavery as a choice. He never apologized to the black community in that way. It took him like doing like a couple radio runs. So like he did one radio show, I think it was in Chicago, where he was kind of tearing up and like he was like apologizing then. But it wasn't like, you know, a reaction like this. You know,
the Jews stand on business.
But when it comes to the Jewish community, you know, and when it comes to like his actual pockets being affected with the music release, you know, because the album is slated, guys, to come out in what, 5 days?
January 13th is what it got pushed to, nah?
Oh, no, yeah, it got pushed back again.
Yeah, it got pushed back again.
To January 12th, I think. It's no longer a New Year's album.
Because I think you're right. The clothes ain't moving. The music can help you move the clothes. It can help you put yourself back on the map.
You do bundles and stuff. You do some stuff like that. But it doesn't seem like it's happening this time around. And that new rant, he did mention Hitler again. God, he was like, Jesus, Hitler, and it's me. Yay. Like,
oh, yeah, people kept
like trying to say like it was like as if like people who've been like controversial or like etc. But like, brother, let's stop that. Like
What
this.
the fuck you keep decriing Hitler, bro?
Bro, it don't make no sense.
What the fuck?
Like, I try to hear his argument, like, this doesn't make any sense.
Bro, he would have put you in that gas chamber too.
Yeah, bro. Like he doesn't get. I don't think he understands that.
I don't think...
Like if you go back in time, you don't look like the Führer. You're not blonde haired, blue eyed, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Even though they did that meme of him when they made him look blonde hair, blue eyed.
I saw that.
You know?
That was funny.
I think it was because Boozy was like, you might as well bleach your skin. That's gonna be next. Kanye gonna bleach your skin.
Because here's my thing. He's trying to argue he wants to be as controversial as him. And I'm just like, bro, people loved Hitler when he first came on the scene. I remember this.
Because he was very like
because he was very intelligent.
And he was like musically inclined, talented.
And he like that when he was younger.
Or like a painter too.
Yeah, he was a painter. He got rejected. He didn't get accepted into art school. If he had went to art school, he never would have went into politics. There's a whole funny story about it. But when he got into politics and he did all this corrupt shit to get into power, people ended up loving him because he was very like intelligent when it came to economics.
Yes.
And he rebuilt Germany's economy. That's what he's known for.
Yeah.
That was what like really had him in the positive light.
Yeah.
The other shit he's known for is the horrible things he did. So when Kanye's like, I want to be like him, controversial, I'm like, the only controversy this nigga had for real was slaughtering Jews.
Yeah.
And trying to take over Europe. What about this is what you want to be? Like, I'm trying to understand, like...
Yeah, and that's the scary part of, like, the idea of, like, when Kanye was running for president, like, for him to get that type of power, it's like, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to try to do some Hitler-type shit? Like, because you want to be a martyr? Like, what are you trying to do here, right? But then now, this time around, with the new rant, he was talking about Trump. He's like, Trump, we ain't going to support you if you don't free Hoover. Like, you trying to get our vote, we ain't going to give you this vote. Like, you need to, like, basically talking about the black vote. Mm-hmm. And like, oh, now you care about black people? Now you care about the black people's position, right? And at the same time, it's like, oh, also, you're not running for president anymore, I guess, because you're saying like who you're going to support or not going to support. So he's removing himself from that, oh, I'm running for president role, because he knows that shit's impossible. It's possible, but it's like, you do not have enough support. With this song that came out, we spoke about it. The comment section, I do not give a fuck. They can feel how they feel. The Yay stands, Kanye West is no longer impacting culture how he used to.
Yeah.
It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. It's not happening. Even when he says wild shit now, it's like here today, gone tomorrow. He wore the black KKK hat.
No one really
fucking
talked
thing.
about it.
No one really talked about it because like this nigga's looking dumb again, doing some dumb shit. Fuck him. We're moving on. It's no longer great. It's no
Yeah.
longer like like this is like iconic Kanye. It's no longer that. And now him apologizing is a double-edged sword. It was like, yes, you should apologize because you're a dumbass for the things you've said, right? Stop being a dumbass, Kanye. You can fix shit up and you can move on. But at the same time, you're always Mr. Stand on what you say and Mr. like, oh, I'm gonna fucking be like pushing through and pioneer. I don't give a fuck what people say that the system. You used an AI generated apology here.
Because he didn't mean it.
What is going on? Why even fucking release it? Is it just because of a stipulation? Just release any apology and we'll let you clear these samples.
I think that's what's going on.
What is happening? This is fucking weird.
Because my thing is, people forget, like, when Kanye was full blown, like, on, what's that nigga's name? The crazy ass thing, Alex Jones and shit. He was on a bunch of right wing podcasts.
Yeah.
I watched one of them.
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, I think it was the Nick Fuentes ones, the one I watched. This nigga was on there talking about how we have to remove everyone from any position of power that isn't Christian, and that only Christians should be in positions of power. That means in the hospitals, in the judicial system, in the political system. Like, he was being dead ass. And I'm like, bro, because he's like, you know, Jewish people are great. I'll hire a Jewish person, but I'm never going to let them run anything that has to do with power. And I'm like, bro, you're not coming back from that. Like, whether niggas agree with it or not, I don't give a fuck what the fans in the comments say, talking about Jewish people have too much power there with a disproportionate amount, especially what's going on with Palestine and Israel. People have been saying that a lot. I don't care. You can't target an ethnic group or religious group, but they're technically an ethnic group because it's passed down by blood. You can't target them and then expect people to like support you. Like, he's just, I truly believe, Vic, that AI shit shows me he did that shit just to get these niggas off his dick so he can get the samples cleared.
It has to be. It has to be a money play.
But
like
nobody's dumb enough to let him get the samples.
Bro. And then my thing is like, at that point, he can't even go no way about it. You could try to maybe leak the music, but like trying to leak music is so risky where like you can like fall like victim of a big lawsuit, you know, especially if you try to leak like full album type of music, you know what I'm saying?
Cleared, yeah.
Then maybe that's kind of what happened with Donda 2, because with Donda 2, it kind of leaked, but it never was like revisited. We never heard about it again, you know, so that could have been the case with that album. But yeah, I don't know, man. Kanye very much borderlines the signs of schizophrenic. You know, he says it's autism, that he has autism since the accident. He said that 3 times now. I didn't know that was that possible. I didn't know you can get a car crash and then get autism.
No, you can't.
Like, I didn't know that was a thing. You know, maybe he's the first sign of it being. Maybe he's a pioneer in that aspect.
He keep mad dick and get on fucking lithium so he can shut the hell up.
You know, he needs to.
Pioneer.
A pioneer of autism.
You never know. You know, I don't know what he's trying to do here, but, you know, bless his heart. I'm trying to fix his screen. I'm about to just. Oh, there we go. But yeah, Kanye, how do you guys feel the stands? I know you guys want to dick ride him no matter what. God bless your heart. You guys,
Vic's ass, bro.
man. But the thing is, like, they talk about shit, but they don't know nothing. Like, they don't know what it is to be Jewish. They don't know what it is to be Christian. They probably don't even believe in God themselves. They probably never been to church themselves. They just like the way Kanye West has dressed throughout the years. They like the way he's done music throughout the years. They might like him, like he's cool. Oh my God, Kanye. They like how he's brave enough to say shit that they wouldn't even say.
I think it's that.
But other than that, brother, you had to realize what the fuck he's saying and what it can impact and what it's going to actually cause and lead to. And now we have him apologizing. So let's see what's going to happen. Will the album come out now? Is this going to expedite things? Or is he just going to release another interview within the next couple of days, basically being hypocritical against this apology? I have my money on that.
I agree as well. That's why I did the timer. I'm going to time this. I'm going to see how long it takes before he literally contradicts himself again. And I do want to talk about that last point you made about the fans. And this is especially the Kanye fans. I get what it feels like to gravitate towards someone who's so unapologetic with the way they are.
Yeah.
And it makes you like gravitate towards them because you're like, damn, you're so authentic about who you are. I want to be that. I don't be able to wake up every day and just be myself the way you are. At this point, Kanye West doesn't even know who he is. He is so lost in his mental illness and his state of being. You trying to support and mirror that is only going to drive you down a path where you don't know yourself either.
Oh, yeah.
So just dick eating is not going to help you in life.
They gon' love me for my ambition.